Welcome back to another edition of Arizona's Everyday Chef. So today we're going to be making some fresh au gratin potatoes. Uh, Pretty simple, basically, just a few minor things you might need. Not too bad. But this is going to be, it's a very rich, very heavy au gratin potatoes. It uses Gruyere cheese, some heavy cream, milk, obviously some potatoes, some nutmeg, and some minced garlic. So with that, let's dig in and let's start going. Alright, so these au gratin potatoes really don't call for a whole lot. They're going to call for probably roughly 4 potatoes sliced. I use 2, but you can just do 1 little package of Gruyere cheese. I do 2 because I like them really cheesy. You're going to need some nutmeg. Not this much, but you will need 8 ounces of heavy cream, minced garlic. You will need a little dish, 8 by 8 dish. The other item we're going to need is some 8 ounces of milk as well. So I'm going to go ahead and slice these. I'm going to skin them and then slice them, and then we'll show you the next step. Alright, so I've got 2 of them done. I'm just going to show you one. We need one of these doohickeys, I forget what they're called. A very easy potato slicer, and this one is the setting on 3. So you can see, obviously, how nice and easy this slices them for what we need. So I have also preheated the oven to 375. These are going to bake for about 45 minutes, so we're going to have a little lag in between. But I'm going to finish up this other one, and we'll start lining it. Okay, so I forgot to actually grate the other cheese. So I grated the other cheese, the other potatoes are done. So we line the potatoes in the pan. Just grab a bunch, and you just lay them side by side, kind of overlapping a little bit. Let's see if I can get through one of these really quickly. So we can at least get through 1 layer. And you repeat this about 3 to 4 times. It's just depending on how much space you have, and how much you want. Usually you really can't go past 4 layers. You just make sure they're all there. Use the little pieces to fill in on the sides. Okay. So the minced garlic you need, you just take a little bit of minced garlic, just kind of put a little bit around. It will mix up. Once the cream gets poured in at the very last, and the milk. Don't add any salt, nothing like that. Then the nutmeg, just sprinkle a little on. Then you take a little bit of the shredded Gruyere cheese in between the layer, just enough for like a really light coating. I actually haven't made these for a while. These are very, very rich, but they're delicious. Absolutely. It's divine. I love these au gratin potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the rest, and then we'll pop it in the oven. Alright, so I ended up getting about 5 layers on here. They were sliced super thin. I do have some potatoes left over. Can make those for some fried potatoes. So here's the top part, and then I have my 1 cup of milk already, and I'm going to add my other cup of heavy cream to it. The nutmeg and garlic is already on it, so this I'm just going to pour right on over. Kind of mix it around so the liquid's going to fill in. Okay. So for the remainder of the Gruyere cheese, I'm just going to put on top. Some fancy smanchy cheese. I try to make sure that all the top is covered because I like it all nice and even. got it all covered. Okay, now into the oven for 45 minutes, and I'll see you back when it's all done. We can start eating. Alright, we are back after a very long 45 minutes. So potatoes are all nice and cooked. They're just simmering down. I'm just gonna go right around, make sure. There, and then I'm just gonna cut. And when you cut through, you're gonna feel like a little bit of the tenderness of the potatoes. They are meant to be just a little bit on the crisp side. So I do have a spatula here. I don't know if the spatula is really going to work out that well. Not too bad. Okay. And there's our pork chop that we got out of our home box that we did. Again, today, just something I wanted to eat. It was just some pork chops and some shallots. I'm going to put some tomatoes on here in just a minute, but awesome au gratin potatoes. Very rich, very delicious. We'll see what happens with the Super Bowl now. But I do want to remind you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and ring the bell to get notifications when I upload a new video. The other thing too is it's still on. I want to know what you guys want to see me make. And the other thing is the statue that's been in the background. Name which painting it's from and the artist. So until next time, enjoy.